Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome, and if you've been here before, welcome back. Today's gonna be 10 facts about Capricorn, so let's go ahead and jump right in. So Capricorn is an earth sign along with the other fellow earth signs, Virgo and Taurus. And Capricorn possess the qualities of being grounded, being stable, being reliable. A lot of Capricorns enjoy nature. Capricorns are very business-minded. So being a 10th house ruler, Capricorn is the authoritative figure. They call Capricorn the sign of the father. They're very wise and they know a lot. 10th house rules career, public standing, how others view you, ambition, and what you do to achieve your goals. And I'm sure it's no surprise to you that fact number 1 is you guys are extremely hardworking and ambitious. So Capricorns feel this strong sense of responsibility. You guys have a work ethic that is very hard to match. You guys are very goal-driven, you're very goal-oriented. You guys are determined and you're responsible, and you guys typically are the ones that make very good CEOs, great bosses. You guys do really well in authoritative positions. You guys don't like being told what to do. You guys can really see the bigger picture of things. You guys know where people go in order to make a business run smoothly. Not very much will get in the way of them giving up on a dream or giving up on a goal. Work makes you guys feel purposeful. You guys feel a sense of purpose within your work. You guys can be very hard on yourselves though. You guys can sometimes think you're not doing a great job when you're really doing all you can do and going above and beyond. If a Capricorn feels that they have failed, if a Capricorn feels like they haven't reached their goal or if that they've given up on a goal, they can be very prone to depression because they can be single-minded in the sense that once their heart or mind is set on achieving a goal, if something stops them from reaching that goal or if they feel they're not worthy enough of reaching that goal, they can really be set back in a very, very deep sense of depression because they place so much emphasis in their life on reaching goals and achieving goals. So if you want to impress a Capricorn, do your job and do it well. This motto always sticks with me when it comes to Capricorns, and it is time is money. And another one is work smarter, not harder. So fact number 2 is Capricorns are extremely independent people. It's very rare that you'll ever have a Capricorn ask you for help. They like to do everything on their own. They take initiative. They can become so overwhelmed and you would really never know because they're really good at hiding this. They're really good at having this poker face of everything's okay when really in their mind it's kind of just like this cluster of madness in their mind, but they'll contain it really well and they'll really guard you from seeing any of that. They really don't feel comfortable asking others for help because they have this mentality that they can do everything they want on their own, which they can. They're very strong individuals, and if there's something they want, they'll do whatever they can to make that happen. They'll do whatever they can to turn that into their reality. Essentially, Capricorns feel like they can only depend on themselves. Fact number 3, you guys are very reserved people. You guys can be somewhat introverted depending on where your moon sign is placed. If you guys have fire or air in your moon sign, maybe you're more extroverted. But if you guys have earth or water in your moon sign, you guys are typically very reserved and very analytical, very aware of what's going on. Beneath your strong reserve, there's a very sympathetic and very sensitive person. So how others view you guys. Other people would call you guys serious, cold, reserved, very composed. What's going on in their mind is a lot more heightened compared to other signs analytically and logically. They really have a strong sense of what's going on. They pick up on things really quick. They're analyzing, they're logically defining it, they're placing it in their mind where it needs to go. Capricorns don't like small talk. They really like to talk about things that are going to expand their mind. So when you think that they're being cold or standoffish, it's just that they're looking for depth. They have a very observant mind that is usually a few steps ahead of the rest. So don't be mistaken by their cold, standoffish nature. There's a lot more beneath that. You just have to find the way to their heart. You have to find the way for them to open up to you or find a way for them to be more comfortable with you. Capricorns typically are looking for others that are trustworthy. Once you gain the trust of a Capricorn, they'll really open up to you. So under their tough exterior, these people are some of the most loyal and generous people you will meet. Once you gain the trust of a Capricorn, slowly you'll pull back the layers, you'll have a loyal friend for life. One thing I really admire about Capricorns is their sense of being being very humble. Don't get me wrong, they do enjoy really nice things. They're very humble about the nice things they have. They like for others to know that they're doing very well, so they may have a very nice car, they might wear expensive watches. A lot of Capricorns enjoy watches. And, the Capricorn woman, they might like to wear, nice jewelry, nice shoes. They will never brag about what they have. They will never try to put in your face what they have. So fact number 4, Capricorns are hilarious. You won't really get this side of them unless, they're comfortable with you and they open up to you, but they're so funny. Their sense of humor is somewhat similar to Aquarius. They're very goofy and they're very witty with their humor. So fact number 5, Capricorns are really resilient. So from a very young age, Capricorns tend to face obstacles more so than others, especially if you have Capricorn in your moon. Capricorns tend to be faced by a lot of obstacles. Capricorns are also known for overcoming those obstacles and not letting it become a limitation of their achievements. Capricorns are really quick to bounce back from something happening in their life. They will work really quickly to fix the problem and adjust where it needs to be adjusted. So fact number 6, when it comes to love, Capricorn is not the sign that falls in love at first sight. They're not the type that, jumps head into a relationship. They're very cautious and they take a very methodical approach to relationships, and they really like to outweigh the pros and cons in relationships. It's a little bit more practical rather than emotional when it comes to relationships. When a Capricorn likes you, they will show you more so through material objects or acts of kindness rather than emotional displays or being touchy-feely. Capricorns are not really the type that are like touchy-feely, and actually Capricorn's the sign that's a little uncomfortable when you are touchy and feely with them, especially if you're not really close with them. They're kind of like, see you later, TTYL, and they'll just be like, the hug thing is not a thing. Unless they're your best friend. My best friend's a Capricorn. Maybe a little fist bump or maybe a little, elbow nudge. I feel like I might be making Capricorn sound bad when it comes to love, but that's not the case at all. These people take love very seriously. It's just that they take a lot of caution when it comes to who they're going to give their heart to. Capricorn, just like business, will really take their time and observe the person that they're getting themselves involved with. Like I said earlier, they have a very strong poker face and they can be somewhat guarded of their emotions. It's more of a logical process for them. And if they choose to let you understand what's going on internally, they are not like this with everyone. It can be very uncomfortable for Capricorn to express their emotions because they see that as a sign of weakness, or they feel like they're burdening others of their emotional well-being. Capricorn is not the type of person to jump from relationship to relationship. They like to make sure the person is committed and loyal before really establishing a solid foundation between the two. Capricorn is the sign that would rather have very few close, intimate relationships rather than having a group of many friends. So fact number 6, Capricorn is extremely solution-oriented. Capricorns are very aware of where the problem can be fixed. They're very aware of where the puzzle piece needs to go in order for things to run smoothly. They're very good in emergency situations, and they're very good at moving quickly when there's a problem. Capricorn's the first one to jump up and set out a plan for how things should run better. Capricorns tend to have very strategic minds, so if there's ever a problem, Capricorn is usually the one to come up with the most logical and practical decision to solve whatever is going on. They're left-brain thinkers, and they really just have this gift of knowing what to do in a chaotic situation. Capricorns also have a very good sense of character. They can really judge your sense of character by logically analyzing it rather than intuitively feeling. They analyze it and they logically come to the sense of who you are and what's within you, and they kind of pick up a feel for who you are pretty quickly. So fact number 7, Capricorns are extremely patient. A lot of Capricorns I know will really sit there with you, and in the back of their minds they'll be thinking like, oh my god, how do you not understand this? But they won't say anything and they won't make you feel bad about not understanding something. They're very patient with you and they're willing to explain something to you so that you understand it. In situations that can be tough, they're very patient. They understand that great things take time. Fact number 8, Capricorns are extremely cautious. They really like to outweigh all the pros and cons before making a final decision. You guys tend to be rather cautious than impulsive. They are very loyal themselves, so they like to know that others will meet their loyalty and be as reliable and responsible as they are. So they are very cautious about who they let in their inner circle and who they surround themselves with. So fact number 10, Capricorn is ruled by the bones, specifically the knees and the teeth. So you may find that Capricorns throughout their life either have teeth issues or problems with their knees. The appearance of a Capricorn, they tend to have very small faces, very accentuated cheekbones. They have very deep and penetrating eyes. They tend to have very serious eyes, and when they're not necessarily interacting with anybody, they may have resting serious face. They tend to have very prominent eyebrows. They tend to have a thin upper lip. They tend to tan very easily. You might find a lot of Capricorns with olive toned skin. They tend to have pointy noses and kind of a prominent chin. And a lot of Capricorns tend to have darker features or darker hair. That is all I have for the 10 facts of Capricorn. If you do have a Capricorn in your life, you are very lucky, as they are extremely picky about who they choose to be on their side. These people are loyal friends. They're very trustworthy. So if you have a Capricorn in your life, hold them close, give them a hug, make them feel awkward. If you guys want to book a personal reading with me, I do tarot readings and I do birth chart readings. All the information is provided below. If this video resonates with you, I would love to hear from you guys below in the comment section. Let me know what does or does not resonate with you. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Take care.